Hello, and welcome back to Super Pat World. It is time for Supporter Sunday, a chance to play some multiplayer with the supporters. So let's get into it. They voted on Mario Kart. The votes have been tallied, and the game has been chosen. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe it is. You said it, Yosh. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Our first full weekend of 2023. What's up, Peter? Hey, Matt. What's up, Michael T? Appreciate you, Jeffrey, being ready to race. Let's start right up. Big shout out to Jeffrey. Thanks for the followage, Peter. Hey, David, what's going on? Nice to see you. What's up, Lewis? Hey, what's up, JB? Nervous about... are you nervous because you got to fly? I've definitely got nervous getting on planes. It's supposed to be a very safe way to travel, though, Jamie. But definitely fair to be anxious. Hey, what's up, Ethan? Peter's getting in the race today. Thanks for the followers, Tyler. Okay, and you're Pikachu. Awesome, David. Well, glad you made it over on Facebook. Big shout out to David. Thanks for the followage, Matt. Look at that, one of the very few in that 900-plus club. Big shout out to Matty Boy. Matty Boy and Patty Boy. Thanks for the followage, Tanner. Hey, what's up, Cal? Happy New Year. Hello, Luke. I am not your father. I can assure you. Can assure you of that much. Chris, take a moment, my friend. Take a moment and get in the race. Now's your chance. It's your brother's birthday. Oh, a big shout out to your brother. Happy birthday. It was any day you wake up alive is a good day. I'll say that. What's up, Em? His name is Ian. Well, happy birthday, Ian. How do you get the will to play after you lose someone? Yeah, that... Well, I'd say at that point, doing something like playing video games is more like a distraction. I think it's different for everybody. Some people, when they're grieving, tend to like to be distracted. Like they'll be the type of person that will go do extra work, do overtime. Or maybe you're the more type of person who gets very disconnected, isolates. That's more my style. So it's just... you just got to be honest with yourself and do what makes sense for you, Allison. But I'm sorry you're going through it. What's up, Rolly? Nice to see you. He said thanks. Bonsoir, I am. Yeah, I think you're right, Matt. Well, it is awesome to see you. Big shout out to you. Thanks for being one of the originals. What's up, Magnus? Hey, Kyla. What's up, Chris? Hey, Eric. Okay, Chris. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, we got to sort this out. We got to sort this out right here, right now, my friends. So this is supporter-only races. This is not the open to everybody. So Chris and Eric, I'm going to have to defriend you, my friends. Because you keep playing when it's Supporter Sunday. And I'm not saying you do it on purpose, but that's just what it is. So I apologize, but it's the only way it's fair to the people who are supporters. So that's the deal. That is the deal. Okay, Chris understands. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, it's really just Eric. So, Eric, I would rather not have to remove you, but I will if you try to join. But, again, it's very uncomfortable for me. It's really just looking out for the people who are supporters. That's an awkward thing. It's an awkward one. Okay, you're more on the isolating side. Fair enough, Allison. That's more like me, too. What's up, Rob Depp? Your cat-like reflexes. A great streamer here on Facebook Gaming. Jed, you still got that supporter badge. What's up, Chance? Hey, Daniel. Hey, appreciate you, Matt. That's very kind words from you, Matt. Thank you for the encouragement. No, Chris, I don't have to remove you. The only time I would have to remove you is if you insist on joining when you're not supposed to. That's the only time I have to remove you. What's up, Byron, Susie, and M? There it is. Unbelievable, Eric. You're way up there in the followage as well. It's always a tricky thing when I get into the calling out the numbers, but I always do it to myself every single time. One of these days, I will learn just do not talk about the followage. You know what? Maybe today's the day. Today's the day. I'm marking it in my heart and mind. No matter how high that number is, Pat, just don't talk about it. Just say thank you for the followage. That's what I'm going to do. Thank you for the followage. I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with it. Oh, Michael, it was somebody in the chat. Thank you for the followage, Eric. Can I play 2D Mario again? Probably not. No time soon. Although, if Mario Maker 2 counts, then definitely. I'll be playing that tonight at 9 p.m. as long as everything goes all right. Thank you for the followage, Brent and Magnus. Yeah, that's the problem, Eric, because it's just Supporter Sunday. So it's nothing against you personally. It's literally, if I let you play and you're not a supporter, somebody just in the chat said, oh, man, I can't play because they're a supporter. So if I let you but not everybody else, it just ain't fair. And it's not fair to the people who are supporters. So that's the whole story, my friend. That is the whole story. Thank you so much, Em, for the 1,260 stars. You're unbelievable. This star drops for you. And you are a superstar leader. Oh, that didn't go too well. And there it is. Ooh. But thank you for the followage, Eric. There we go, Susie. All right, Ethan, there we go. Hey, Lisa, thanks for the followage. Hi, Lisa. Nice to see you. Thanks for the followage, Daniel. Hey, what's up, Cal? Thanks so much. I believe that 200 is coming this year. 200 and beyond. 200 plus. Here we go. Thanks for the notify, Chris. Wow. Jen's a little rusty. That's all right, Jen. Oh, I should be picking the new courses. No. I can't repick my course? Okay. Ba-da-bow. Okay. That'll do. And my... Hey, what's up, Marissa? Oh, that's tough, Cal. I'm sorry to hear that. That's really tough. What's up, Josh? That would be amazing, Matt. Oh, that didn't go too well. And that's putting it lightly. Nice shot with that banana peel. Oh! Big mistakes were made. That was really close. Really close to that star power. No. Oh. Look at that power up. There we go. Oh, I missed it. Oh, boy. This one didn't go well. Rolly, play a little Pac-Man 99. Very nice. You know who's really good at that one? Is my buddy Rob Depucat Like Reflexes, who's in the chat. Rob Depucat Like Reflexes is really good at Pac-Man 99. And also Thomas Retro Gamer. They're real good at Pac-Man 99. Oh, I forgot to pick the new courses again. Appreciate you, Peter. There we go, Matt. No way, Lisa. You got a Nintendo Switch for Christmas. That's awesome. Okay, Depucat Reflexes already knows rolling. I've already appointed. There you go. Treat yourself to Nintendo Switch for Christmas. What games did you get? You made it to 97 lives, 224 clears, easy, no skip, endless. Nice, Susie. I think you're ready for normal. It sounds like you are ready for normal, Susie. If you wanted to up the challenge, but if you like the challenge right there, you can just keep that going. See if you hit 1,000. Nicely done, Susie. What are the coins for? They've been playing a couple days and I've been curious. Well, James, what I've read is that each coin you get slightly raises your top speed and gives you an ever so slight boost. So, right now I have 5 coins. When I have 10 coins, my top speed will be increased. And so if I already have 10 coins and then I was to collect an 11th coin, I don't get credit for the 11th coin, but I think I do still get a teeny tiny boost. That is my understanding of the coins. Oh, nice choices, Lisa. Well, congrats. I think you're going to enjoy that Switch. That's awesome, Susie. Well, thanks for being here. Oh, that was close. Oh, you know what I got waiting for me? An Asiago bagel. I love a good Asiago bagel. No. Rob Depucat. Like Reflexes. Kart Lyric 92. See, I told you he's good rolling. But apparently I was preaching to the choir. No problem, James. What's up, Shannon? Well, Mario making you wait for payday. There you go. Yeah, you got enough to get you started there. Love those Asiago bagels. There you go, Cal. That's the right attitude. Where there's a will, there's a way. And sometimes just not giving up is the name of the game. Just not giving up can be the name of the game. You watch someone make a homemade Asiago bagel on TikTok in 15 minutes, not including cooking time. Wow. Well, that a fresh bagel is really something to behold. I've had the opportunity to go to a bakery to get a freshly made bagel, and wow, you can definitely tell the difference. In first place, we got Jeffrey. Second place, Kyla. Third place, Super Pat. Fourth place, Peter. Fifth place, Jen. Eighth place, Liz. Ninth place, Rob. And there we go. You love Mario Karts. Nice, Lisa. Ooh, a cheese bagel. Sounds good, Jen. Okay, I'm going to actually do the right courses this time. Okay, Daniel's saying correct. The coins are used to increase the top speed. Mario Kart for the SNES, if you don't have any coins, someone can bump into you and cause you to spin out. So your defenses are down. You're more vulnerable without coins, Daniel. Like Sonic style. There it is, Rob. Ooh, an Asiago bagel from Panera. That's a good one. Thanks for the GGs, everybody. Big shout out to everyone who came by for the St. Jude streams on Friday. We ended up putting together over $2,000 on Friday for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, and a big part of that came from Rich at the last second, matching the first 1,000 that came in from everyone. He did 1,000 himself. Unbelievable. Huge shout out to Rich. What a day. Thanks to everyone who came out. I will definitely not be forgetting that one anytime soon. You don't play online, you just go solo. That's fair, Lisa. Whoa, I don't think I ever cleared the little overhang thing. No good. The bat messes with you with the sideways. Yeah, I hear you. I feel my head tilt as I play this. Come on, Lisa. What's up, Mike? Hey, what's up, Daniel? Thanks, Em. I'm just so happy to be any part of it. I really do believe in the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. I believe. Because I don't believe in a lot of charities. So that's why that's so valuable. So many charities are scamming you. They're taking way too much. They're doing all types of scams. You know how many GoFundMe pages are scams? It's a crazy percentage. It's a shocking percentage. It is a shocking percentage. You know, whenever there's any kind of viral sad story, if you go look on GoFundMe, you can go see for yourself. There's always like 5 or 6 different copycat accounts made for whatever the viral thing is to trap people into giving money to the wrong thing. So many ways to scam people. I don't like it. I don't like it, especially in that context with somebody getting people to give money to something where they think it's to a charity. You know what I mean? Something about that is extra. It's that extra offensive. Not offensive's not even the right word. Extra, not cool. Whatever. So there we go. Let's keep it moving. There you go, Webb. There you go. Thanks for the support, Derek. Thanks for the notify, Eric. It won't do the command unless it's an exclamation mark, though, rather than the hashtag. Or if you're as old as me, that's a pound sign. But if you're not as old as me, that's a hashtag. There it is, Eric. All right, and there you go. You're on board. Thank you for that notify. Thank you for the notify. Could be a sharp sign if you're a musician. Hey, good point. That's an excellent point. No. Demarion, thanks so much for the 50. Stars. Shout out to you, Demarion. What's up, Demarion? Never forget the face I made when I ate all those jelly beans. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, so when Rich donated the $1,000, that meant I had to spin the wheel 10 times. So what I did was I ate 10 Jelly Belly Bean Boozled. I had 10 of them at the same time, and I could not handle it. That's the first time I couldn't handle it. Okay, awesome, Demarion. How am I feeling about the Endless Expert stream later? I'm feeling excited to play some Mario Maker. I'm always excited to play Mario Maker. Sneak attack. Ba ba bow bow. The face of regret. Yeah, well, but at the same time, I would do it again. I think it was the right move. I think that's the only way to, like, with the system I have in place with the wheel spins, I think that was really the only thing I had to make it right, to kind of pay up on my end. There you go. Thanks, Matthew. That was nicely timed. Let me sneak right into third. Thank you. Yeah, I'm almost out now. I'm going to have to get a new batch. Fresh batch. You're working on another level. All right. Oh, that Peter! All right, Peter. Listen, my friend. Because I know that you're that last level, that the one I played most recently where I died from a Goomba from above. That's an unintentional troll. I know it was not intentional, my friend. Yeah. I saw it in Super Supporter World, Shan. Ooh, Kyla loves cotton candy. Me too, actually. Blue raspberry, cherry, popcorn. Oh, you mean the flavors of the jelly beans. I gotcha. Yeah, the cotton candy one's really good. I don't like the popcorn one. It tastes like artificial butter. It's got a weird little aftertaste. Ouch. Eric made 6 levels of Mario Maker. Nice, Eric. Whoa! That worked out pretty well. I don't remember this level. This seems pretty cool. Who else? Oh, buddies! No! Almost. Final lap. Uh-oh. Here we go. That's what you like to see. Now, I wonder how much faster you go with the star power when you're in flight like that. I saved it. Going the long way. I really like this course. I'm obviously not very bad at it, but it's a fun one. Look at the mess here. No, I missed it again. I like that. I like the design of this course. Little risk-reward situation. Nice little risk-reward situation here. Yeah, you're right, Em. There we go, Matt. Okay, sounds good, Eric. We made 58. There you go, Peter. Jen likes the popcorn one. Nice. So it's just me. I'm the odd man out with the popcorn one. Thanks, Eric, Luke, and Em. Ba-da-bow. Ba-doop-boop-boop, ba-da-bow. Okay, Matthew's with me, not down with the Jelly Belly. What's up, Katie? How dare you? Whoa. Good night, Lisa. Working tomorrow. Okay. Have a good night, Lisa. I'll catch you later. Michael's not down with the popcorn jelly bean either. They used to be Erica's favorite from the other side. I used to love Parma's chocolate, which is objectively... No, I can't... Yeah. My worst. My least favorite chocolate, for sure. Sorry, Parma's. Not a sponsor. Not ever a sponsor. I could never, for any amount of money... Well, now that's borderline slander, so I'm not trying to go that far. That's just not my favorite. Now, Lindt chocolate or Cadbury, they could pay me in chocolate, and I would be down. I gotta try to hold down the snack food sponsorships. We'll get a Ritz sponsorship, a Lindt chocolate sponsorship. I'll be 300 pounds in a year. But it'll be delicious. It'll be a delicious year. Michael T loves the popcorn ones. There you go. Nice, Eric. Hey, what's up? What's up, Hector? Eric the Legend. Ghirardelli's good for sure. I like Ghirardelli brownie mix. They have a good, like, triple fudge brownie mix. That's when I can get down with the Ghirardelli. But if I want solid milk chocolate, it's Cadbury or Lindt. And those two are different enough that I can't put one above the other. I think Cadbury chocolate and Lindt chocolate. Yeah, Dan, I agree. They make the best Easter bunnies. In first place, we got Jeffrey. In second place, we got Matthew. In third place, Kyla. Fourth place, Super Pat, tied with Peter. There we go, Peter. Then we got sixth place, Liz. Seventh place, Jen, tied with Rob. Great racing, everybody. I certainly could never enjoy it, Jen. There we go. Rob, Luke, Eric, M, Matt, and Lewis. Lindt makes great truffles, no doubt about that. No doubt about it. There you go. Appreciate you, Rob. Thank you. Check him out. Rob Depp, your cat-like reflexes. A legendary Pac-Man 99 player. Okay, Kyla's down with the Godiva chocolate. Now, I've never been especially impressed with Godiva chocolate. I know it's upscale, but it just tastes like good chocolate to me. Whereas Cadbury chocolate and Lindt chocolate, they both taste like good chocolate with a little original spice in there. Like the Cadbury chocolate has a very creamy flavor that the Lindt chocolate doesn't have. But the Lindt chocolate has a bit more bite. It's very subtle, but it's there. So I would... if I was given the choice between Lindt and Cadbury every day, I'd probably choose differently every day. That's what I'm trying to say. Depending on what I was looking for. The Ferrero Rocher, I'm not into it. I'm not into the... it's good. I've eaten them. But I'd take almost any milk chocolate over that. Kinder eggs or Kinder eggs, I don't know how you say it. Those are okay. Oreo truffles. I like Oreo anything. So Oreo, like, as a baseline, is going to be a 7 out of 10 no matter what. And so it at least gets that 7, but probably not too much more. My favorite Oreo flavors are things like ice cream. Or like a coffee Oreo ice cream. Or a black raspberry Oreo ice cream. That's where the Oreo flavor really shines for me. You can't get down with the Hershey's? I get down with the Hershey's, but I'd put Lindt and Cadbury above them. It's so good, Rob. Mercy European chocolate. I haven't had that midnight. Yes, Greg, that's the same ones. Lindor truffles are Lindt, exactly. Lindt's the brand that makes the Lindor truffles. The Cadbury fruit and nut bar. I've never seen that one, Dan. I'll have to try that one someday. Since I love Cadbury chocolate so much. Jen can get down with the dark chocolate, which I can't. It's too bitter for me. The dark chocolate, I'm out. The only time I can get down with the dark chocolate is if you mix it with some mint. Outside of that, dark chocolate is a big pass for me. Toblerone, that's all right. I'd put it on that same Ferrero Rocher level for me. Black raspberry Oreo ice cream. Try that one. That's a really good one. And coffee Oreo ice cream. Two of my favorite Oreo spin-offs. Ooh. Erica found some chocolate she can eat again. It's HU brand. Okay. Sweetened with dates. Interesting. The difference between dark chocolate and regular chocolate? Well, it's the difference between dark chocolate and milk chocolate. That's the difference. Milk chocolate. Think of it this way. Dark chocolate is like black coffee. Milk chocolate is like coffee with cream and sugar in it. That's the easiest way to differentiate it in your mind. Dark chocolate is black coffee. Milk chocolate is coffee with cream and sugar. Interesting, Jen. I'm sure it's different. Okay, good luck to you, Eric. Thanks for understanding. Coffee Oreo. Love that, Jen. Meyer makes a treat called Chocarooms. It's milk and dark chocolate together on a little cookie. That could be an interesting combo, Greg. Maybe I could get down with that. It's the solo dark chocolate I'm not down with. Solo dark chocolate, I'm out. It tastes bad to me. I put it in my mouth and say, I don't want it. It's a bad experience. Chocolate-covered strawberries, definitely down with that. That's milk chocolate for me as well, though. Dark chocolate has more cocoa, exactly. Higher percentage. It's the percentage of sugar to cocoa. There you go, Dan. There's the... I figured there was a real answer out there. My metaphor just sort of gets at the heart of the matter without the real details or the real information. What Dan's saying makes sense to me. Did I say I like dark mixed with mint? Yes. I thought the record says you don't like mint. It would be fine if it poofed off the earth. Yeah. Again, mint. I feel similarly about mint that I feel about dark chocolate. Mint by itself, I very rarely want it. Well, that's not true. Unless it's like an Altoid, like a breath mint. But I will almost never eat a breath mint like, oh, I really want it to taste so good. It's more like, okay, I want to make sure I have good breath. So that's the thing. Mint in my brain is so much more of a functional flavor than it is anything I seek out. But every now and then, like in an Andes candy, I really enjoy mint. In some really good mint chocolate chip ice cream. But 99% of the time, I'm fine without mint or dark chocolate ever even being in the conversation. If I never had dark chocolate and never had mint again in the whole rest of my life, I'd barely notice. That's the best way to describe it. That's the best way to describe it. Dark chocolate is real chocolate? Well, I'd say that's one way you could look at it. But whenever you get into calling something real versus fake, it's one of those semantic nightmares because depending on the context, it can mean wildly different things. So that's why I don't go there. Lint chocolate. Yeah, exactly, Rolly. There you go. Now you're with me. What's up, Ty? It's a sweet one, Mike. Matthew doesn't like the white chocolate, whereas I love white chocolate. I like white chocolate almost as much as milk chocolate. Maybe just as much, in fact. But it is definitely a drastically different flavor. So I could definitely see why someone would like one and not the other. Jen loves the dark chocolate mint. Thank you, Erica. Jen likes the York peppermint patties. A candy chemist. I didn't know that was a thing. He helped create bubble yum gum. Dan, that's unbelievable. That's like a celebrity. Your father-in-law, so you married into the candy family. You're practically married into the Wonkas. The Girl Scout season, I just saw for the first time a Girl Scout like raisinette in a little tin. Look at Girl Scout. They're expanding. The Girl Scouts are expanding their merchandise. How'd you pull that one off, Peter? You really like a candy bar called Who's He What's It? It's a spin-off of whatchamacallit. It has peanut butter and chocolate instead. Okay, Midnight. That's pretty cool. Mint mocha is good. Okay, there you go. Jen loves the mint with the chocolate. Anything peppermint. Doesn't love the white chocolate. Okay, fair enough, Eric. Oh, there you go, Ty. Okay. Very interesting. White chocolate has... another great combo is white chocolate and milk chocolate. I had one kind of bar where it was white chocolate, dark chocolate, and milk chocolate all combined. And that was pretty good, too. What's up, Sally? Do I want them to name the levels? No, I don't want you to, Eric, but you're welcome to. I don't want to stop you. But if you're asking if I want you to name your levels right now in the chat, no, I don't. But again, don't let that stop you. Hershey's chocolate. Kyle's into it. White chocolate. Kit Kats. Yeah, those are really good, Peter. I've definitely had those. This also makes me think of Hoodsie Cups, where it's vanilla and chocolate ice cream. And the big move was always to mix it up real good. You mix up that Hoodsie Cup real good till it became a Frosty. Until... That was the big hack. That was the life hack as a young kid at a birthday party, because you always got a Hoodsie Cup with a piece of cake at every birthday party you went to as a kid. In the move I always did every time, I'd mix that. I'd wait. Everyone else would be finished their Hoodsie Cup by the time mine would be ready to eat. because I'd be mixing it, letting it melt until it was literally a Frosty. It turns into a Frosty. Texture and everything. It literally becomes a real deal Frosty. Next time you have a Hoodsie cup, which will probably be never, try mixing it up and tell me it ain't a Frosty. 100-gram caramel bar is good. Is white chocolate chocolate? It sure is. It absolutely is. I think undeniably so. Ty missed being able to eat different varieties of things because you got food allergies as an adult. That's really annoying, Ty. That is really annoying. Some people say white chocolate isn't real because it has no cocoa solids. It's just cocoa butter, so technically isn't chocolate. Well, and this is what I'm saying, Dan. Whenever the conversation, I don't care what the context, food, anything, when it comes to how real or pure something is, everybody's got a different context as to what actually counts. For me, if something has the word in the title, such as cheesecake, I'm calling cheesecake cake just because cake is in the title. That's how simple the world is for me. If it says apple pie, that's got to be a pie because it's got the word pie in it. White chocolate, it's got to be chocolate because chocolate is in the title. I don't have to go into any more depth. I don't have to go into any more nuance. I'm willing to draw the line as if the categorizing word is in the title of the item in question, I'm always going to go with the side of it's at least reasonable to call it the thing that is in the title. That, to me, should be irrefutable. I would hope all sides of every argument could land there. That reality that, at the very least, it is fair to call white chocolate chocolate because chocolate is in the title. It's fair to call cheesecake cake because it's literally in the title. It's totally fair to argue that it might be more accurate to call it something different. That's a fair argument. But that's a separate argument than if someone tries to say it's wrong to call something chocolate versus cake, all that. Those are my thoughts on it. Those are my thoughts. But thank you for the clarification, Dan, because I was wondering what exactly the dealio was. Oreo is the best cookie? No, my favorite best cookie? Chocolate chip. Straight up chocolate chip. What's up, Edith? There we go, Eb. You had one white chocolate thing. It was white chocolate shaped like a record. You ate it all in one sitting, got sick from it, and never wanted to touch it again. Okay, not a great story, Erica. Kind of a sad ending there. We didn't. But I guess that's the lore. The lore of Erica's experience with white chocolate. Peter likes Oreo ice cream cones. I don't think I've ever had an Oreo ice cream cone. Oreo milkshake, Oreo cake, deep fried Oreos. I've had all the above and like all those. Chocolate chip cookies. That's my favorite cookie. That's definitely my favorite cookie. Jen likes the kitchen sink cookie. It's got pretzels, sea salt, and chocolate chips. That sounds wild. Whoa! Jeffrey just disappeared. Kit Kat ice cream cones, midnight. I see those at the store. I got them once. It's got it's got hot fudge right in the middle. It's almost like a Nutty Buddy kind of deal. Those are really good. Comes from marrying into the candy family. And there you go, Dan. So you're like the authority. You are the perfect one to be in the chat for this, Dan. Well, there we go. Well, thanks for all the context you provided. And so that makes sense, too. It does make sense to me how it is more accurate, technically speaking, to say that because it's strictly cocoa butter, it's not truly chocolate. But with that said, it still counts as chocolate to me because it's in the title. But I also acknowledge there are good reasons to say that you could more accurately call it no! Not chocolate, or whatever the alternative would be. Drumstick, that's what I was thinking of. What did I say? Nutty Buddy? Yeah, like a drumstick. Susie's having a ginger snap. Nice. A classic Susie. Mike likes the Nutty Buddies. You and your dad had one a bit ago. Nice. It's a classic treat. A classic treat. Great after dinner. That's a great after dinner dessert. Nice little Nutty Buddy. I'd never managed to get the blue one. I think that's the one you want, too. remember a wonky piece of pineapple, and then you never ate pineapple again. Erica, I got to say, it seems as though first impressions are very important to you. I get the sense that a bad experience sticks with you pretty strong, which is totally fair. No need to burn yourself on the stove more than once. All right, we got time for one more set of races. You had a chocolate peppermint egg cream. Is that a Cadbury thing, Dan? Dan, can you disclose the candy family that you're from, that you married into? I'm so curious. In first place, we got Jeffrey. In second place, Kyla. Third place, Matthew. Fourth place, Super Pat. Fifth place, Peter. Sixth place, Liz. And that's the whole crew. We got one more set of races here, people. So jump in. Last chance. If you're a supporter, jump on in. And if you're not a supporter, your next chance to jump in is the first Thursday of February. That'll be the next time when anybody who wants to can jump on in. That happens once a month. Kyle likes the Reese's Cups. I was at a birthday. I had some for breakfast. Okay. Fair enough. But it was a bad idea down the line. There you go. Matt, Kyla, M, and Edith. You don't care for his wintergreen because it's too strong. Okay. I definitely prefer spearmint over wintergreen. I wish spearmint replaced wintergreen, Mike. Maybe you're on the same boat as me. Anytime there's a choice between the wintergreen version or the spearmint version, I always prefer the spearmint version. Now, the one exception to the rule, Mike, there is one wintergreen flavor gum I really like, and that is Winter Fresh. That is a very specific flavor. That makes me think of being, like, in high school. That's such a specific flavor. It's that nice sweet mint. Jen's going peppermint over spearmint. Okay, Jen. Okay. It's Walt Vink. That's your father-in-law. That's so cool, Dan. That's unreal. Wow. You just blew my mind with that one. So cool, Dan. Okay, here's our last set of races. So let it be written, so let it be done. You love mandarins, but one bad one will run them for me the rest of the season, or ruin them for you for the rest of the season. Treated Ben to try a piece for me, so you wouldn't have a bad one, right? Ooh, okay, so the stakes are high, Erica. Mike, you're not in spearmint as well? Okay, fair. John says winter mint, not bad. But have you had the spearmint? I'm telling you. The spearmint, it's got that little sweet kick. It's got a nice little sweet attack in the flavor. Come on, Yosh. Crispy cookie M&Ms. Now wait a minute. I don't know if I know about crispy cookie M&Ms. You mean like a Chips Ahoy situation? Like a Chips Ahoy M&M cookie? Because those are pretty crispy, crunchy. I prefer soft cookie. I go soft, like right out of the oven. Here's my move. Now they have, if you get the pre-made chocolate chip cookie dough, it can be eaten raw. It says right on the package, safe to eat raw. So what I like to do with the stuff that's safe to eat raw is I intentionally undercook it by about 3 minutes. So it gets, and then I just let it sit until it's warm. So it goes from hot to warm. By the time it's warm, it barely holds together. So you got to cook it long enough so that the cookie stays together. But it's got to barely hold together. It is the greatest texture and flavor of a chocolate chip cookie I've ever had. That's my trademark move. And the way to really kick it over the top is put a little bit of vanilla ice cream on it while it's still warm. And then it causes it to do like, it hardens once the side of the cookie that touches the ice cream. It gets a little like almost like crunchy, chewy. It's hard to describe. It's a weird. It's the result of the cold mixing with the warm. It does a really great thing to the texture. John Spear was your mom's favorite. Okay, I'm with you. I'm right there with you and your mom, John. Oh, it's a specific candy, Mike. I'll have to try it. High stakes. This season he failed. No. Oh no, Erica, you got a faulty tester. With the job, you recruited someone you can't trust to give you the proper. Nothing tastes bad to him. What are you doing using him as the litmus test? That's like someone who can't tell hot or cold and happens to go, hey, go outside. What's the weather like? That ain't going to help you too much. But at the same time, it might be just a use what you got situation, Erica. It's an M&M with cookie inside. I'll have to check that out, Dan. Dan knew all about it. A flavor of M&M's as a small cookie filling. Oh, they were limited time. Okay. You like mixing peanut butter, M&M's, and pretzels. There you go, Crystal. Susie's going for the baked peanut butter cookies. Nice. An egg cream is basically a chocolate milk soda. Egg cream is a bit chocolate milk soda. I would love to try a chocolate milk soda. That sounds awesome. Making you want a pizookie, which is a cookie cooked in a mini skillet served with ice cream. Yeah, they serve those at like Pizzeria Uno's, at a lot of like mid-range chain restaurants here in the United States. That's a go-to dessert on a lot of those menus. Pizookie. But they'd call it like XL cookie. I don't know that they call it a pizookie. That's the first time I'm hearing that, but yeah, that's the exact. You bringing that up, Em, shows that I got the point across about the texture thing, because the pizookie, like, is basically a deep dish cookie, and you put the ice cream right on top of it, and it creates that effect. Like, the cookie is extra thick, so that you get that super soft layer underneath, but on top there's a hardened layer of cookie on top of the all squishy cookie. Not to mention the cold, sweet vanilla ice cream. Whew. It's so good. Yes, Erica, Levi, that's where you got to go. Levi is the next hope. Levi's the hope. Kyle's going peanut. Oh, I went too far. Peanut butter Oreos. A candy. It was wintergreen patty. It didn't taste like wintergreen. It was perfectly sweet and delicious. Oh my goodness, Matt. I wish I could have gotten to try that. That sounds right up my alley. Maybe it's a California thing. Nice, Nate. Good luck in the run. Nutella graham crackers. Oh, I've never done that, Mike. I bet I'd like that. I bet I would get down with that. You put peanut butter on your Oreos sometimes. That's a good move. Oh, I'm not going that way. My go-to move, if I'm adding something like sweet, it's caramel. I use this Mrs. Richardson's caramel, homemade caramel. It's in a jar. That's my go-to caramel, and it is great on so many things. You don't need too much either. But, like, I love adding that caramel to coffee Oreo ice cream. That's one of my... See, that ice cream doesn't even exist. Only I make that. I shouldn't say it doesn't exist. I'm sure someone has done it before. But coffee Oreo is already exotic enough for the average person. You know what I mean? Like, if they see coffee Oreo on the menu, they're not typically running to throw some kind of sauce on it. But I am. I am. And I'm telling you, coffee Oreo ice cream with caramel. That's next level. That is next level. Okay, there you go, Crystal. There we go, Matt. Your mom loved sugar-free candies and peppermint patties. Okay. Those are great choices. To make caramel, yeah, you got to burn that butter. Butter and sugar, burn it. It's a fine line. I've never actually made it, but I've watched it. I've seen it done on YouTube. And I think it's like a fine line between caramel and butterscotch. I don't know. I forget everything. I didn't really know to begin with. Bow. All right, final two races, people. Final race. Not too hard. Recommend a candy thermometer. That's the trick, Krista. It's one of those situations you need the tools for the job. It's a relatively simple task if you have the right tools for the job. It's wild just how often that's the case. Even in professional stuff, the biggest like barrier of entry is typically less skill and more having the knowledge of which tool to use and the access to actually use it. I find that very often is the case. Yeah, Mike, I'm trying to pick it up. Because at a certain point, when you're battling your own like anxiety, for me, there's a constant awareness that no one's gonna fix this but me. No one, I can't. No one. This is me. You know what I mean? Like when you deal, it's comforting to me to know that when I'm dealing with my own anxiety, depression, or whatever's going on, I'm the remedy. Like there's some weird comfort in knowing that the problem that's in my brain can also somewhat be remedied by my brain, and not that you can just flip it like a switch on and off, but making effort to be aware of being anxious, things like that. It's a night and day difference in your ability to actually regulate yourself when you're anxious or feeling sad, depressed, or those things. Just knowing you're currently feeling those things can get you halfway there to it becoming a lot more manageable. It's kind of like, I think the most easy way to illustrate it is, have you ever been really mad and not necessarily realized you were really mad? I feel like everyone's had that happen at least once, where you like came to your senses and realized, oh my gosh, I'm in a rage right now, and I didn't even know it. Like, it's not until you find yourself yelling or freaking out and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm really upset right now. That's what I'm talking about. Until you realize you're upset, it's real hard to do much about it or even face it. So I'm telling you, there's a whole lot to be gained just by being aware of how you're feeling. It's been a game changer for me. That's for sure. But I also don't want to oversimplify it and make it seem like everybody can just fix themselves, because it's not as simple as that either. I'm saying specifically with my experience, I have found that it can make such a huge difference. But it's not that way for everybody. It is not necessarily as clear-cut, or everybody's experiences these things a bit differently. And naturally, we want to just think we all have everything exactly the same way. It'd be a lot easier that way. A lot easier to relate and understand each other. But I think oftentimes our experiences with the same exact things are quite different. Sometimes drastically different. No doubt, Matthew. Fair enough, Eb. The remedy is the experience. Hey, Dan, with Jason Mraz, one of my ultimate favorite musicians of all time. And now follow him on TikTok, Dan. So surreal following someone like Jason Mraz on TikTok, because I listened to him as a teenager. So now here I am, 30-something-year-old guy, watching his TikToks, and he's got to be, I don't know how old. Okay, there you go. Allison, you're bringing up a perfect point. Have treatment-resistant anxiety depression. Perfect example of what I'm saying. I wouldn't want the things that I'm saying to come across to somebody like, oh, well, if I can't do it, then I'm all messed up. Because it isn't as simple as that. Everybody's got different versions of things. We don't all have the exact same experience, which is good, but also complicated. We want to relate to each other. We want to be able to help each other as if all of us have the exact same experiences and understandings. But oftentimes, there's a pretty big gap there. Appreciate you, Crystal. Okay, I'll take it. And grounding techniques, right? Like having a panic attack. Finding things in the room. That's definite, proven to be effective for many people. A great tactic, a great tool in the toolbox. Gotcha. There we go, Edith and M. I almost followed you, Peter. It is Matthew. With the aviators. Gotcha. I'm like your cameraman right now, Matthew. Oh, until that. It felt like we were making a skate video. And I was just following you with the camera while you were tearing it up. What's up, Kenneth? How did I get nothing? You get nothing. Good day, sir. Look, that almost looks like the... What do they call it? The glass ceiling elevator? That did not go as planned. Uh-oh. Wow, that didn't go too well. The Great Glass Elevator. There it is. What I say, the glass ceiling elevator? The Great Glass Elevator. That's the one. That's the one. And that's what's on the cover of the book, I believe. That's the one, Lewis. Attach a happy memory to an item you love or a positive affirmation. Ever feeling of panic? Okay. To the item. Okay, so that's an interesting technique. So if you had like a favorite, keychain that your grandmother gave you for Christmas that passed away or something, and you had like a favorite memory with your grandma, like having a lunch with her where you got to really connect, you anchor that memory to the keychain, and then when you're in the midst of the panic attack, you bust out the keychain, and you've already preloaded that psychological power to knock yourself out of it. That's very cool, Em. In first place, we got Jeffrey. In second place, we got Kyla. In third place, we got Matthew. In fourth place, we got Peter. In fifth place, we got Pat. Super Pat, to be exact. And that's the whole crew. So there we go. Great job, everybody. Thanks for a great stream. That felt had such a great time talking to you all. I felt like I got to reconnect with some of you. And yeah, great. That was awesome. Thanks, everybody. And I'll be back at 9 p.m. for some Endless Expert No Skip. We got a pretty good run going. Here. Let's go, yeah. Allison's got a 37-year-old bear named Teddy that you cry into when you're anxious. There you go. So that's sort of that same idea, Allison. You got that physical, that tangible item. Can make a big difference. There we go. Kyla, M, Edith, and Eric. I think it's 75. I think we're up to 75. Which means we got a shot to hit a hundo tonight. Not a good shot, but a shot nonetheless. If I'm not mistaken. Doop 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 doop. Yeah, there it is. 13 lives, 75 clears. So that's coming at 9 p.m. Hope to see you there. Big shout out to Emma Superstar. Thanks so much, Em. And everyone else that was kind enough to hit with any star shares, follows, likes, gifted subs, all the above. Thanks so much for your love and support. I appreciate you. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with. There are a lot of us struggling. So if you're one of them, make sure you got someone in your life you can talk to about it, a friend, family member, loved one, a therapist, and try to get some movement in your life. Take a walk outside, find a way to move that you don't dread. Can make a big difference in your physical health and your mental health. So I encourage you with that. I hope to see you all again very soon. And until then, good night, everybody.